humans, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am taking you along with us to visit the Windsor Castle. In this vlog we shall as well be able to peep and take a sneak peek into the street life of London, UK, and then finally we shall go and enjoy the different rides at the Brighton Pier. So the Windsor Castle is actually the oldest and largest castles in the whole world. As you can see, there are quite a number of tourists that come to visit this place, and why not? Because the place is magnificent. The architecture is amazing. It dates back to almost 900 years, and you can see that it is actually in very good condition. Like, wow, look at this. You can tell it's very well maintained and it's in a very good condition. It really doesn't make you feel like, oh, this is a very old building. Just look at how beautiful this structure is. We took quite a number of beautiful memories while here. Look at us, me and my sisters. We had an amazing time visiting this place, and it's right next to St. George Chapel. So here you get to see quite a number of some of the monarchs were actually buried there. One thing I remember was the dollhouse that is in this place. One of the monarchs built for his child a whole dollhouse that uses electricity. I mean, look at this, with furniture that is very good quality, water running, everything was perfect for a child to play with. How amazing. So this place is really large. You get to move to different rooms, you get to see the different art pieces, the furniture that they used at that time. So they give you these sort of like headphones you keep wearing, so as you keep going to each room you get to actually you're listening through these headsets what the story behind the room is, who it belonged to, and you also get to see the different furniture, art pieces. It's very artistic, honestly. If you're a lover of history, you would enjoy this. If you're an architecture, someone who is interested in architecture, definitely you would enjoy this as well. So definitely do put it on your to visit list once you are in the London, UK. Now next to it, surrounding it, is definitely some very good structures as well. You get to come out to the town. One thing that I really loved about these people's structures is that they incorporate color to their buildings. So you will see a cream building, and then you'll see green somewhere, you'll see red somewhere. It's very beautiful, honestly. I love this. Anyways, after touring around and walking for quite a while, we then decided to go and grab a bite. So that is when we decided to go to Five Guys. I am not a lover of burgers, but I really did enjoy these ones. Yeah. We weren't able to take for you any videos while here because we were really hungry, and all we could think about was having a meal in our tummy. Okay, so fast forward, I am taking you all the way back to the Brighton Pier. Once you see these seagulls, then you know that you're in Brighton, because there are so many on the streets. They keep on eating these chips that people keep throwing on the road. Okay, so the last time we were here at the Brighton Pier, we were not able to enjoy the rides because we arrived late. By the time we reached there, we could only access the arcade, and then the rides time was done. That was, I think, around 7 p.m. But thankfully, we are back here once again. So before we went to the rides, we peeped this buffet, and we were like, you know what, we have to try this out. So it was an Italian buffet. I was told it's the best because the food is tasty and they have quite a lot on the menu. I mean, just look at all this. So you can eat till you drop. You can keep adding and adding and adding until you cannot anymore. Anyways, we enjoyed our meals, and yeah, so I was definitely able to eat. Unfortunately, you actually can't add as many times because you are already feeling satisfied. However, you will definitely feel good. That was my plate. After that, we went back on the road. As we were approaching the Brighton Pier, I was able to peep some Rolexes on the road. Very beautiful watches, very pricey, like wow. Okay, so I think one of them was like about 6,500 pounds. Like wow, just look at that. Luxury. Okay, so the streets of Brighton are always very cheerful, with very many people on the road walking about, going here and there, as you can see. And it's still very cold because of the sea. The breeze coming from the sea is definitely, very cold. Anyways, while at the Brighton Pier, our very first thing to do was the bumper cars. These were interesting. As you can see, Caro is already sitting on her bumper ride, and first things first, safety. Tie your seatbelt. Safety first, so you tie your seatbelt, but still there will be an instructor who will just come passing through the rides, making sure that everybody has tied their seatbelt, and then they can definitely switch them on and they can start you guys can start riding yourself around. As you can see, it's quite interesting. I really didn't know how to make this work. I didn't know how to turn it to this other side or turn it to the other side, and so I was just driving here and there. I didn't really know what I was doing. As you can see, I was getting knocked quite a lot. So wow, anyways, practice makes perfect. So I will get there. I did get there with time. Of course, I was able to understand that, I have to go this way and then go over to the other way. I can't watch myself being knocked like this quite a number of times without laughing. But anyway, I did get a hold of it, and finally I was also able to get to knock someone. Oh, this was a very enjoyable thing for me to do. I will definitely do it again. And then this ride was actually the best for me because it's quite chill. Well, it could get you a little bit dizzy, but nothing to be scared about it for. So it's very interesting. Obviously, you have to understand how it works, that you see it. You have to make sure the lighter person is not sitting on the side that is going to be thrown to the most. And then the carousel, oh my god, this is the most interesting. So we were able to sit on this. I think we sat on this, Ruth, Caro and I. It's slow and nice. It just keeps going up and down and up and down. Nothing to be scared of while you're on this. It's so chill. I would definitely recommend this for kids because it's very amazing. This couple, well, they did have a photo shoot while on this carousel, and I'm thinking, I really do want this for my own wedding. This was really beautiful. They looked so nice. I'm sure their pictures ate down. So the carousel is definitely a really beautiful experience that you should definitely do. Well, the carousel was really interesting. I think it's something about it being also next to the water, so it really gives you a whole chill experience. Speaking of water, there was this ride that was on water, so it's like you're on a boat and then it's sailing on a river, I guess. So it goes all the way up and then it comes down sliding on a slide. The only scary bit about this one was, well, you are at the top of the slide, but aside from that, everything else is chill. That's us. So once it gets off the most the highest top, which is so steep, it feels like you're going to fall down. It doesn't scare anymore. So this was an interesting ride as well. I would honestly love to do this again. I remember most of the times when I was on these slides, I was literally shouting and closing my eyes. So I remember the feeling that I felt, but I don't remember what I saw while I was, on the ride. I couldn't keep my eyes open. Anyways, it was really interesting. Now, the taboo. Oh my god, now this one got me. It got me like for real. Now, this ride really did shake up my fears so much. It really freaked me out so much. I don't think I would do this again. However, I enjoyed the experience. It really did, raise my fear battery from like 0 to like 100%. Now, this part here that you're actually seeing on the screen, I remember there was a time where we went and we were upside down. I was scared for my life on this ride. Well, that was us going up the ride. In the beginning, it was all fun. I'm like, how hard can it be? This is definitely going to be one of those fun rides. However, as it kept on going higher and higher and higher, reality kept on hitting me. That's when I realized, what have you done to yourself? Most of the people in this ride were actually just, enjoy when it went, the faster it went, they were enjoying themselves the more. Like, that was fun, the slide, until it goes upside down. However, if you want to shake up your fear, definitely do go onto this ride. As for me, I was closing my eyes and shouting most of the whole time. I couldn't wait to get off this ride. And to think that this is actually simple compared to other, let's say like other places like which have even much more longer and much more higher. Well, this was quite scary, but a moment to remember. Now, after surviving that turbo, this horror hotel was nothing for me. It wasn't anyway as scary, maybe to a child, but well, it's dark inside and all, but nothing really that is so scary about it, unless you're scared of the dark. Yeah. Now, this ride, hi car, hi Susie. This ride was actually not as scary as the others. Well, I think it's something sort of like an octopus. It keeps on going up and down, and then it reaches a time where it increases speed, it goes up, and then all of a sudden it's down. So it definitely does shake up your fear, but it's at least not as scary as the others. But still, even while I was here, I remember shouting. I used to think I'm not scared of heights, but I'm now double questioning myself. Well, this was an interesting ride. I remember people here were still shouting most of the time. I don't know if they were enjoying themselves or scared as me, but well, speaking for myself, I was scared. And Kara was actually taking a video the whole time. I don't understand how she was able to hold her phone during this whole experience. However, this ride, I think I would do this again. It's not as scary actually. Yeah. snacks. I survived the ride as well. Anyway, so while at the Brighton Pier, you definitely do get to buy quite a number of souvenirs. One thing about me, you know that I love art, so definitely you get to see the starfish, color, shells, and etc. keychains and all. Definitely, you would definitely enjoy looking at all of the artwork along the streets and buying some, definitely. Then after that, you can as well move along the streets, to buy some stuff. You can see their benches. There were some, I think it was like a daycare. They had brought the kids out to enjoy themselves as well, to eat some ice cream and etc. Enjoy a walk by the beach. I'm so sure that when it is, during the summer, when the sun is out, it must be very beautiful and can give you very good sunset or sunrise pictures. And then you also get to definitely look at these cabins. I was definitely able to see them up close. I love these types of things. So getting to see these cabins, some of them were shops and then some were closed. Apparently they belong to the people. Fish and chips over there. Honestly, for me, it wasn't, because I'm used to one that is eating fish that is spiced in Uganda. So this wasn't as tasty for me, but well, it's a delicacy over there. So it wouldn't hurt to try it out, so that you know what it tastes like. Okay, so to top it up, the Brighton Pier was definitely very enjoyable. I would definitely love going back over there and having a good time while there. I would recommend you visiting this place as well, and you definitely enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a thumbs up, a like, and do share this video. Until next time, bye.